Hello, good morning. My name is Ana Isabel Jimenez Quintana, and I'm going to explain the process of the construction of a shopping center. And I will detail the most important points and legal requirements for the process. So, as I said before, the project that we are going to be working with is the construction of a shopping center. And well, it is very important to explain the legal requirements and the limitations in case there are any. So, first, the first thing to be highlighted here is that the foreigners do enjoy the freedom to have these economic activities in the country, but they must complete with several procedures in order to have like the registration of what they are doing. Second, the project has an easier process because it is going to be it is not going to be constructed in a restricted zone. And the third thing to highlight is that the investment is going to be ruled by Mexican jurisprudence and Mexican law. Okay, so in this case, our client is a natural person as for any nationality, and while the process that must be followed is different as if he were a Mexican citizen. We must follow immigration procedures, the registration in the RFC, the registration also in the Registro Nacional de Inversiones Extranjeras, and other kind of tramits that are going to be like detailed while the process keeps getting advanced. Later, we have that the Ley de Inversión Extranjera allows the foreigners to make economic activities in the country while they are obviously legal. In the case of the project, we are talking about the construction of a shopping center, so it is important to highlight that there is a limitation about the territory. And this limitation about territory is because the Constitution says that foreigners have like a restricted zone in which they cannot like make these kind of projects, and these zones are the restricted zones previously mentioned, and these ones are the ones that are 100 kilometers along the borders and 50 kilometers along the beaches. These are the zones in which foreigners cannot make use of in Mexican land. Now, in this order of ideas, with the creation of the projects outside the restricted zone, and in our case that we have a foreigner national person, what must be done is to go with the Secretaría de Relaciones Exteriores and ask for the provision to obtain the corresponding permissions. And well, another important thing to mention is that the Constitution says that since the property is going to be constructed in Mexican land, the applicable law is going to be the one of the place which it is located. So as it is going to be in Mexico, the law that is going to be ruled is going to be the Mexican law and the Mexican regulations. Okay, so to end with this explanation, it is important to say that the construction of a shopping center by a foreign is not impossible. It's a non-impossible investment. It is only a matter to satisfying the requirements and legal rules, so we can get the process successfully. All the specifications mentioned involve a process, and these activities are indispensable for the project to be developed, so we must get to complete each one of them in time and in the order the law requires. So this is how we can make your project work, the shopping center, by as a foreign person. Thank you very much for your attention.